Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now it is time for mystery. Thank you for the ones. I really appreciate that. It's time for a mystery. See, there are big mysteries in the world, and there are small mysteries in the world. Big mysteries like, why are we here? And small mysteries like, why, when I open a pack of cards, are there occasionally only 51? I can tell you that one. You see, occasionally, when you're done playing a game with your friends, like cribbage, before that Amy had said, the kings come together. And when the kings come together, cards go missing. I know that doesn't happen very often, but cards don't go missing from the deck very often either. And that's because the kings eat the other playing cards. And I'll show you what they use. You see, this king right here, he has an axe ready to dismember the other cards around him. You see, these two kings here, they both have swords. The same kind of swords that you would find at a Brazilian grill, carving the meat. You know, like the cool thing. It's awesome. If you guys have never been to a Brazilian grill, you really need to go. And then the other thing is this king right here, the weirdest of them all. And you can see he is cleaning his ears with his sword. Let's see if they're hungry and looking for a bite. See, the kings, when they get together, they form this little mouth and they chomp away at the cards. Oh, that's not me doing that. That's the kings. You see, they get I guess they are in fact hungry tonight. Leave that there. Get to it later. But we'll need a few more cards. You see, the kings, when they get together, they get hungry. And these other cards, well, they just look like a meal to the kings. Doesn't that look like a scrumptious card to you? We'll get a random one for all of us to use here. You see, all the cards start out the exact same way. So this is the 7 of diamonds. And the 7 of diamonds starts in the table position on the table. The kings take the eating position. And just as before, and if you listen close, you can hear their bones crunching. It's kind of gross. Look. Not a single trace left. They eat them whole. That's kind of gross. But some things in life are necessary. I teach biology, so things are necessary when things need to eat. They need to eat. But that was only the appetizer. We still need the entree. You see, the entree, the 3 of clubs, starts in the exact same way. The tabled position. The kings start in the exact same way, the mouth position, and goes right into the mouth. And if we listen, we can hear the bones. And of course, just as before, without a trace. Now, there's something that really burns me up about these kings. How do they stay so thin when they eat so much? Some things in life I'll never know. However, the best part of the meal hasn't been had yet. You see, we haven't had dessert. This time, I'll let you see the card face up so you can see the look of terror on its face. The bones. And of course, just as before, gone, completely gone. Now, normally this would be a happier tale. I mean, this is a magic show after all, but not everything ends in such a great, merry way. But if you ever in your life do find yourself in a position where you need a little bit more, you need to get back to where you need to get back to, all you need to do is click your heels 3 times and say, there's no place like home, there's no place like home, there's no place like home. And of course, the 7 comes back. The 3 comes back. The 4 comes back. And there never were any cannibals at all.